Hey guys, Ashen here, back with Hollow Knight. And as you might remember from the last episode, this episode also does not have any audio, so I'm going to do post commentary for this. And this is the uh, last video that is going to have post commentary, and the next videos have already been recorded and they are all right. So just bear with me for these two episodes, and let's get started. So welcome back, and in the last episode we went to the resting grounds. We found the dream nail, or we acquired the dream nail, and we also know how to empower the dream nail. So we need to find essence in order to uh, empower the dream nail. As you might remember, the seer says that we need to bring out its true power. So for that we need to collect essence. And till now we have collected 100 essence, if I'm not wrong. We got the first reward, that was a Hallowness seal. And in this episode we are just going to look for more essence that we can use. And also, if you guys remember, in the last episode I talked about, as I dream nail Bretta, I talk about how we need 800 geo in order to buy the elegant key from Sly. And as you can see here, I am dream nailing the NPCs in order to find out what they're thinking about. Wherever you are, whatever it is you do, I hope you three are looking after yourselves. So he cares about these three people, these three unknown people. And yeah, so in the last episode we have 785 geo, and I said that we need 800 geo in order to buy the elegant key. So in this episode, first we are going to get 800 geo. We'll go and farm some geo, and before that we also buy the resting grounds map, so that makes it 710. So we need 90 geo. So we will do a bit of farming for the first few minutes in this episode. So let's buy the map of resting grounds. As I for some reason I don't know what I'm talking about here right now, so I think I was explaining something, but yeah. So, and I'm also going to buy the whispering roots pin and the warrior gravestone pins. As you can see, just I think I'm going to do it right now, or maybe a bit later, I guess. And this is what Iselda is thinking about. So apparently I think she was a fighter in her past life, but now she is happier with Cornifer. Okay, so we'll do that later. We are going to buy the whispering root pins that will actually mark the locations of those trees from where we can get essence from into the map, and also the warrior monuments. In the last episode, as we fought, as you know, we fought Zero, one of the warrior grave spirits. We'll also buy the pin which will mark the locations of those gravestones. If you remember, we found one in, I guess we fought one in ancient, I mean not ancient, what's the name, Howling Cliffs. Yes, Gorb, we fought Gorb. And now let's fight this giant. He does double mass damage, but we are now too strong for him to handle, so no worries. So I'm just making my way to farm some geo. Traverse carefully. Sometimes you may get hit, or sometimes you may not. It also depends upon your the enemy's locations when you're landing like that. So nothing you can control. But yeah, here another one of those big guys. And just a quick reminder, or a quick refresh of the attack patterns if required. They will it's just like the false knight. They will bash their hammer or nail into the ground for double damage, and when they slam their butts, they send this shockwave. So going back to Dartmouth, let's go get the elegant key. And the elegant key will be used in the city of tears. We are going to use that to open a strange door that cannot be opened with the help of a simple key. So I think that is what let's see, what am I talking about. Yeah, so we fought the giant over there, giant or that huge nail, a huge nail carrying uh, bug. So let's buy the elegant key from Sly. And now we'll make our way to the City of Tears. So going into the city storerooms. As we enjoy our amazing ride, our stag friend. So in order to reach that place where the door is, if you remember, it is near the bench where we found Conifer. So I think I'm going to show it in the map right here. It is in that place over there. So I think I am going to I think I said that I will cut my way up to there, so I will do that. So I'll see you guys just outside the room. So here we are. I don't think I need to cut that bit, it's too short to for that is not required to be cut, so no worries, I'll keep that. And here if you go up, I'm just trying to send back the elevator down and get up, so that for example if we were to die we could just come back again from here, so no need for the elevator to block our way. And this is the door that we can now open with the help of the elegant key. So let's go inside. And here as we go inside, we have another small boss fight. This is the Soul Warrior. If you remember, before fighting the Soul Master in the Soul Sanctum, we fought this bug right here. So this is another one of those Soul Warriors, and he's a bit more faster, and he'll also spawn these underlings or his minions. So beware of those creatures. Here I'm doing quite a sloppy job, but I'm just having fun with my Desolate Dive, upgraded Desolate Dive. And here I'm going to die, but yeah, no worries, sometimes we are allowed to have fun. And here we have this strange looking thing in the background, and this is actually another snail shaman. And if you inspect it, and I try to dream nail it but nothing happens. If you examine closely, you get the power, and this is the upgraded Vengeful Spirit. This is the Shade Soul. So just like the Descending Dark that was upgraded from the Desolate Dive, this consumes the same amount of soul, but but deals more damage. So that's a really good thing to have at your disposal. So now that we are done with that, now I plan to go to a relic seeker lem. We will sell some of the geo or some of the relics that we have, and we are going to buy the things that Sly, Cornifer, and Iselda have to offer. So this episode it's mostly going to be buying things and not much action. So this is more of a laid back episode, but yeah, we'll be back with the more action oriented details in the next episode. The action oriented events. So making our way back to Lem. So actually now that I have this much time, so let's talk about the completion percentage. I will make a better guide before I end the series for the completion percentage. So if you know this game, the base game has of course 100% completion, and because of the free DLC that was added, it was increased to 112%. So, and as I sell my stuff here and I dream nail them, let's talk about the completion percentage. So the completion percentage here is calculated in a very linear fashion or a simple way. The number of bosses you kill, that adds up to 1%, and the number of charms you have, some of these events or some of these items will add up to 1%. So in total, for example, there are 40 charms. So when you collect all 40 charms, 40% will be added. I think there are 12 bosses in the game that give a percentage, so that gives you 12%. And if it's 11 or 12, I don't remember, so it's that gives you 62. Then each time you upgrade your nail gives you 1%. Each time you get your number of mass upgraded by collecting 4 mass shards, that is 1%. Each time you upgrade your vessel fragment, or by, I mean, your soul container by using vessel fragments, that is 1%. And uh, when you get your abilities like dash, Mantis Claw, Isma's Tear, all of that, Crystal Dash, these all give you 2 percentage each. So as you keep on adding these percentages, you can reach 100%. So at the end of the game, we will talk about percentages. I will make a proper graph or a proper table that will show you the uh, required percentages, or the percentage you get after doing something. So yeah, so now that we are investing into, one of the reasons why we are buying all the charms is because we want 100%. So each and every charm is 1% worth. So yeah, nothing is going to waste. So that was some information about the completion percentage. And here, as you can see, I am selling some relics. I think I'm going to sell another one of these Haruness seals, and we will proceed from there. Yeah, so let's make our way back to the stack station. Now we are going to go back to Dirtmouth again. So I might cut some parts here and there. So yeah, just so that you make sure. So here we are, guys, back at the stack station. Let's make our way to Dirtmouth. Hello, Bretta. Still enjoying her seat. So I think now I might, yeah, the first we buy the bench pins. So this will actually mark all the benches that are there in a particular location, and it also marks the benches that you have not visited yet. So it's a good thing to have with you. Cocoon pins will just mark the cocoons, not really required. Whispering root pins I am going to buy. We are going to find those trees and collect essence. Now we have this side objective of collecting essence, so we will do that. Also going to buy the warrior's grave pin, as I told you. We are going to fight those warrior grave spirits, and we get a lot of essence from them, so that's a good thing to have. Vendor pins not really required. If you want to mark the locations of the vendors, of course, go and get it. Stagway pin is just marks this where the stack station is. I'll just keep this so that you don't get confused. And rest of the things, if you want markers, you can buy markers, but I'm not going to buy anything right now. These don't matter to your completion percentage if you are really focused on the completion percentage itself, but otherwise do have it just fills your map, and it can help you a lot of times. Nothing that is of waste here. Let's get the mass shard first. Now we have one mass shard. He sells another for 1500, but we won't invest into that right now. I think I tell here that we will invest into the last master when we have three. So for example, if we get three master, we know that we can get the fourth one by just buying it from Sly. So we'll do that. So now leaving those things behind, actually I'm making my way to Salubra and checking whether she has something interesting to sell or not before I completely use all of my geo at Sly. Let's go and talk to her, because I think we can buy a charm notch and some other charms if required, because as you remember, buying charm notches from her will actually, buying charms or getting charms will actually unlock the number of charm notches you can buy from her. That is the thing. And here I'm actually marking that now the benches have been marked. As you can see, the stack stations have been marked. There you can see there are some trees over there. And I'm also going to, I think I'm going to show it right now. I'm also going to make my way up just above me. As you can see, there's a place that has not been, yeah, exactly, that is where we haven't been there because it was we didn't have crystal dash. So now we can use crystal dash in order to traverse that environment. So that whole empty space is left to be unexplored. We'll do that in just a bit. So let's make our way to Salubra. Here we have these annoying enemies again. They just jump onto your head. And just to refresh your memory, this is also where we fought Gruzmother. Gruzmother is also a boss that adds up to the completion percentage, so keep that in mind. So here we have Salubra. Yes, we can buy a charm notch. So I think I'm going to buy that right now. And you need 10 more charms in order to unlock all the charm notches that she has to offer. So we only need 3 more for another charm notch. So first of all, let's buy this charm notch. Charm notches are always good to have because you can always play with more number of charms. I would recommend getting charm notches first rather than getting a charm that you don't think you are going to use. So here I buy the charm notch, and I think I bought long nail. I didn't see that actually, I'm really sorry, but no worries. So now we need 9 charm notches in order to buy the 9 charms in order to buy the charm notches, and we also get the lifeblood heart. That is a decent charm to have. I don't really use it myself, but yeah, you will get those 2 lifeblood cocoons when you wear that. But if you get hit, you can't really regenerate that again, so by healing. So only it will only regenerate when you sit at a bench, so no real use in my opinion. So now making our way back to stack station. This episode is just going around Salubra and Dirtmouth. Not much we can do here. So I think the reason I'm fighting this guy right here is, yeah, so making our way to this place that slipped out of my mind for a second. So now we can actually go through this spiky area by using crystal dash, and don't forget to jump. And as you can see, this is like a shortcut, and as you can see, infection is filled in this area, and this is what this is not really the source of the infection, or it's more like the result of what the consequences of the infection, or the symptoms, if you would call. Symptoms are used more for per individual person, I guess, but yeah. So these as you can see, these flies which these small sprites and these small winged, they're called aspids. So I think they're birthed from the infection itself. So very dangerous creatures, and they shoot these projectiles. Can be a bit annoying. Let's heal because we have the soul. And now when once we enter this room, the gate will close, and this is like a small gauntlet of enemies. So not too hard, but yeah, don't jump foolishly like me into the enemies. Heal if you can. There is plenty of time to heal, and enemies will just keep spawning for some time. Also recommended to use your spells. So there we go, done with the second wave. This is the third wave, and yeah, I don't know why what am I doing? I don't really know myself, but I think I was getting confused with my controls for a bit. But here we have more of these primal aspects, and as you can see, not primal aspects, sorry, mother aspects. And as you can see, our desolate dive did a lot of damage, and that's it for this room. And here to the right side, we have this huge, gross looking horrendous creature that looks like a giant aspid. And if you dream nail her, she says breed. So she is the source of all these aspids, as you can see. And here she has this charm. The glowing womb. So glowing womb is actually a very interesting charm. I think I'm going to show it in the next time I sit at a bench. It is really fun to use, honestly, but it has its drawbacks as well. So let's first return to a bench. So let's put on glowing womb. Glowing womb says that it drains the soul of its bearer to birth hatchlings. So these hatchlings have no desire to eat or live. They will sacrifice themselves to protect their parent. So just it's just like those suicide bats. So what will happen is the soul that you collect, what will happen is it will use the soul to as you can see, it will use the soul to give birth to these small flies, very cute little flies, and these flies will actually uh, just go and blast into the enemies, and they will commit suicide. Sometimes I think they don't. It depends upon how much health the enemy has. As you can see, boom. And the only drawback is that it uses the soul that you have. So if you don't have enough soul, you will not have soul to heal. It will just keep on spawning these hatchlings. But it's really fun to have, and you can actually make a whole summon build or hatchling or these minions build for yourself. There are more charms that actually spawn such things, but yeah, for now let's get back to our own build. I think I'm thinking what to put on, but yeah, we'll get Thorns of Agony. Just a small refresher. Thorns of Agony will harm the enemy if they hit you, so that's a really good thing. I mean, if you are in the vicinity, or if they are in the vicinity, it will harm the enemies. So back here at Dirtmouth, so now I'm making my way to the Grub Father. We'll talk with him as we have collected some grubs over the time. Here, as you can see, we have saved quite a few grubs. So here we have an item, and we get grub song. Let me tell you, grub song is one of the best charms in Hollow Knight. Grub song is before actually we continue, let's see. Yes, we get a rancid egg as well. Now that we know what rancid eggs are for, very helpful. So yeah, let's collect all the geo. Boom, all over 1,000. So we'll save more grubs and come back. No worries. So I think I stand here and let's talk about. And here, as you can see, before we talk about grub song, or am I going to talk about grub song? Yeah. So grub song takes only one notch, and you gain soul when you take damage. So if you keep getting hit a lot, like me, you should be using grub song because it will actually give you soul when you take damage. So if you actually play properly, if you balance out the number of hits you are dealing and you are getting hit, so you can actually have infinite amount of soul. If you just keep on getting hit, then you will die, of course. But if you keep a good balance between your attacks and the enemy's attacks, then you will have infinite soul. And or if you are doing platforming challenges, it's a really good charm to have, because yeah. So now that we have talked to Grubfather, here we have a small secret in this room. I think I'm going to do that right now. Not really sure what I'm doing here. Something related to Soul Catcher, I would imagine. I don't actually remember. But yeah, as you can see, up light is shining, and that is actually a breakable wall. So let's do that. And here we have some Geo rocks. Let's get our good old Geo. And we also have a whispering root here, so good source of essence. Let's do that. Let's collect Geo from this or in this room. So as we collect Geo in this room, let's talk a bit about the story or lore of this game. So the biggest question that people usually ask or think is that what is the role of the knight, of our role in all of this Hallownest city, with this plague going on and these sealers, these dreamers, something related to dreams, essence. So you will understand that in the secret endings that we have. Actually, if you complete the game in the normal fashion, you will never understand the true purpose of the knight. And we are going to do all the endings, no worries. And what this thing is about that, so let's see. We come into Hallownest. Hallownest is an ancient kingdom uh, that has been degraded or decayed into ruin for a very long time, and we have collected the essence. And uh, the infection that was actually sealed into the Black Egg Temple is now being released again, as the vessel who is sealing the uh, infection has grown weaker. So we are here to stop that. We are again going to unseal the vessel and going to take its place. So that is the basic lore of the game. But why should we take it, right? That makes sense. So here I'm going to buy the charm notches, or I mean the charms. So yeah, getting back to the topic, why should we be the ones to replace the uh, vessel? What is all of this supposed to be or mean to us? So that is something that you can only understand if you try to complete the game with secret endings. So yeah, that is the basic idea of the game. And we have met the as we have talked with Lem, there are these 5 great knights who were working under the Pale King. So yeah, we will get to know more about them. So going back to Salubra, I would imagine again. So here we are at Salubra, and I think I'm going to buy Steady Body so that we'll have one more charm at our disposal. Steady Body, if you don't remember, is a charm that actually removes the knockback from the knight. So when you hit something, you hit an enemy or hit a wall, you actually get knocked back. And if you don't like that knockback, you can use Steady Body. So here I'm actually looking at my bestiary journal, I think, and yeah, so I correcting all the charms. And yeah, I'm also going to play Hollow Knight Silk Song eventually when it comes. I'm really excited for it, and I hope I will have time by then to actually put out a series. We'll see, but I'm really excited for Silk Song, as any Hollow Knight fan would be. Anybody who has completed Hollow Knight would be just crying for Silk Song to come out. Not even kidding. So yeah, so here I put Grub Song, and if you don't know what Silk Song is the next game or the sequel to Hollow Knight. So and there we are going to play as Hornet, the one who we have fought here and who gave us an achievement and objective to find the grave in ash. So yep, so that's it for this episode. We have, I think I have some time, 2 minutes left. I think I'm discussing about what we are going to do in the next episode, and that is we are going to collect essence. As you can see, all the whispering trees and the warrior gravestones are now marked, and we are going to in the next episode we are going to find and collect essence. As you can see, those are the warrior grave pins and the gravestones. There is one in the Howling Cliffs as well. And yeah, the episodes after this have audio, so no need to worry about the audio problem. So again, I'm not really sure what I'm talking about. I may be talking about something, but as you can see, so dreamers have been added, as you can see, and yeah, that's it. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and yeah, I will make sure this doesn't happen again. For the last time I'm saying that, and yeah, have a great day, guys. Bye bye.